Morning, cadets. Hope all of you are doing well. After long gap, again I came with the recorded session. Only 44 responses I got for the periodic test 2. I don't know the rest of them why they are unable to give. I given enough time for giving the exam for periodic test 2, but I got only 44 responses. The performance is very poor. Only few got 40 and above. Rest they are having very very poor results, which I already shown, which I uploaded just now in the Google Classroom. If you want to see, get to know your results from the Google Classroom. And today we are discussing the last chapter, last topic, that is email and e-commerce and the different types of payments available in the e-commerce, and what is podcasting, what is broadcasting. That all topics we were going to see. So in the previous class, previous video, we discussed about fair internet usage, safe surfing habits, netiquettes. What is netiquettes? What are the threat? What are the different potential threat, and what is online harassment? That all things we seen the previous video. Now on continuation of that one, we are seeing today about email and what are the different components of the email, and what is the drive, what are the uses of the drive, and what is meant by blogging, what is meant by podcasting, what are the different online modes of payment we are having available in the internet. So that all things we are going to see. So now, if you see, so email का बारे में मैं बताने का जरूरत नहीं. Email is one of the widely used tool in internet for sending the messages individuals or group of individuals which are situated at geographically at largest distances. So you, most of you, I think, because of pandemic, you have created your own email IDs with the help of your parents or with the help of your brothers and sisters. Now, email account and address. So what is happening while you're sending email? What protocol is being used by internet while sending the email is? So while sending the email, we use the protocol called SMTP. The name stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So on the receiving side, the user or the individual or the group whomsoever is received that mail. From the receiving side, the internet is the protocol is used called as a POP3, which is called as a post office protocol version 3. Okay. So what does that email account contains? So I think everyone know that there is we are sending and receiving email extremely very simple. There are few parameters you should be clear that how to send and what amount of space we can get maximum while sending the email. That all things you know. So these are some advantages that they are having. It's very low cost. I mean, it is very speed and reduction of papers is reduced, and the very use of this and record maintenance can be clear very clearly. And we have the patience that तुरंत हम लोग को message भेजने से we will get the response immediately maybe. Okay. So email stands for electronic mail, as everyone know. So मैं बताने का जरूरत नहीं. E stands for electronic. So how that email parameter has been taken? So first you write as username, and then after you write as a host name @ host name. So like some of the typical addresses they given, see, pakasa@hotmail.com. This is the host name or domain name we say, and paka@de16bsnl.net.in. Okay, and bala_zm@india.com. This is the host name or domain, and madhu@rma@india.com. Okay, vada.sachin@infomeet.com. So username is, let's say, on the left side. It is separate. Left side of this @ separator is the username, and the username cannot have blanks. मतलब blanks जरूरत होना नहीं चाहिए username में. Okay, you can use any other special character, but you should not use the blanks in between that username. Domain name for the host server. So domain name or the host server, which we say, the portion on the right side of that @ identify the server or host or network that services you made. मतलब the right side में जो है, so that is the main host or domain or network which we are getting the services from the email. It is also called, sometimes we say it as an email server also. It is also called email server, and the protocol which we are using for sending the email is SMTP, and the receiver side we are using the protocol called POP3. Next, email primer. Before you start sending and receiving email, so you must have an email account. Yes, Jarur. So first of all, when you want to send or receiving any email, you should have some email account. So that will be discussed. How can you create your free web-based email account and use it for sending or receiving emails? So इसके बारे में बताने का जरूरत नहीं है, but फिर भी just मैंने I'll go it a slide. Okay, how to create email account. So फिर भी I think most of you know. So how to create a web-based email account. So you can create a web-based email account as from the many sites which are being offered from the internet. So some of them are being provided below. So one is HTTP, that is hotmail.com, then gmail.com, then rediffmail.com, then india.com. These are the commonly used web-based email account which are provided online. So you can log to any of the sites and register their new user, and you can selecting that www.gmail.com for this purpose. Most of you are using gmail.com and rediffmail.com. So you can go to the gmail.com following lines and you can create the web-based email account. So get connected to your internet. So my system is connected with the internet. So just go to the Gmail or sign up. So once you sign up, you will get this message, that is go to just click on this gmail.com, gmail.com, yes, Gmail. So once you click on Gmail, you will get that Gmail. Just you can create the sign in or sign in account. So this is already which I signed in my account. If you want to get sign in, will be get sign in automatically. So I made it automatically, that's why it's getting automatically sign in. So how to get registered with the new mail, so that all things you know. So when you sign out or use another account, I'm getting sign out of all accounts. Yes, let me see. Yeah, remove accounts. I'm removing the accounts. Yes, removing the accounts. Okay, use another account. So here you'll get use another account or create account. So you go to the create account. For myself or to manage my business, you can choose that option. You go for business, you'll get that Google Suite option you'll get. So write your first name and last name and write your username without any spaces. Create your password which contains password mix of password policy, that is which should contain letters, numbers and digits, symbols. Once you confirm, you'll get sign in. Okay, so this is the way to create the Gmail account. Okay, that's go to the go connected to the internet. Now log on to the gmail.com to register. First sign up for Gmail and follow the instructions. So once you sign in, you create your sign in username and password. So after your successfully creation of your email account, so you will get this dialog box from the Gmail box, Gmail team, tips for using how to use the gmail.com, that you will get that email, and how to reply on forward messages. See the reply and forward, they are getting given the buttons. So you click on that forward or reply, you simply click on that reply to the particular message, and if you want to forward to some particular other user mail id, so you can forward this option also. So when you click the reply button, it takes to compose window. Yes, so reply करने से compose window आएगा. So just like let me see. Create again. Let me show it. It's showing wrong password. Maybe this caps lock is on. That's why it's showing wrong password. Now it's connected with email. No thanks. I'm showing this profile. Now my Gmail is open. Yeah, this is the email I got. For example, I got this certificate, so some particular person. So just these are the inboxes, primary inboxes, and we are having options more spam, zinc, bin, recycle bin, all mails, the primary social, all things you'll get. So for example, if you see here, If you want to give the reply to this particular, you can give the reply. So when you give reply, it's open the compose window. So it's open the compose window. Just see it. Yeah, it's a compose window. I'm giving reply to the person, the ID which I got the reply. So this is a compose window. You get all these options. Okay. And when you want to forward, when you want to forward this application, then you get simply mail ID box to whomsoever you want to forward. Okay. That option you get. Clear? So this is about the replying and forwarding option. Most of you know, but again I'm just telling. Okay. Next, structure of email message. So when you see the structure of email message, we are having the two structure CC, two column, CC column, BCC column, subject and body and attachment and date. So this is the previous modes or the present mode of the composing mail you see. So when you want to compose, you see here, when you're composing, you're having simply new message. So 2CC blind BCC, CC stands for carbon copy, BCC stands for blind carbon copy. I'll discuss these two parts and subject, which subject you want, and which type of attachment you want to add. That is subject. Once it is done, it is the body part. And the attachment, if you want to do attachments, and you can mention, and the date and time, the sender's computer, that also you can add from the settings. Okay, this is the way the recently that the new mail has been structure has been changed. Okay, so in the two address we write or two address, and what is CC and CC is that is carbon copy. It stands for CC stands for carbon copy. Here you can specify the email address of those whom you want to send a copy of the mail. Okay, for example, if you want to send a copy of the email to the particular person, so that you can share it easily. The CC recipient is visible to all the recipients. But at a time, if you are sending the mail for the group, okay, if you make the option CC, the mail will be received. Those who is received that mail, they can see the recipient's address. When a mail किस को भेजा है, so it will be visible to all the recipients. Whereas in the blind carbon copy, so the name itself contains the blind. The blind is the list of email address. You can forward that group of individuals, but these people will also receive the copy of the message. They also receive the copy of message, but the BCC recipient is not visible to the. It is not visible to the all the recipient. It is not visible to the all the recipient. माने the user or the recipients, the recipient, the user don't know that mail is forwarded or not. The mail कितना जन को भेजा है वो सब दिखेगा नहीं. So the BCC reader can see the two and CC addresses only. The BCC can see the two and CC addresses only. Okay. Carbon copy address, blind carbon copy. This is the list of email addresses. These people will also receive a copy of mail, but BCC recipient is not visible to the other recipients. Okay, clear? Now, subject, that you can write the subject as per your message, then the body message if you want, which are the message you want. An attachment, if you want to attach some document to the particular message, then you can add it easily. Okay, and the date, if you want to mention, you can mention the date also. And sending the mail. So sending the mail, see, to send the email to your friends and relatives, you need to first log into your email account. Yes, you need to log in, then compose your email. Once you compose, there you get option the to address, CC address, and blind carbon copy address and title of your message. Okay, so these are two, and CC and BCC, which I showed just now. So if you do not see the CC or BCC boxes, click add CC or add BCC links below two text box. In the case if you not see CC and BCC, then you add the CC colon, so directly like this. Okay. Okay. Next, fill the details of email address and write the text of message and box designated if you want to attach the mail. Okay. So mainly in this email में आपको दो चीज जानकारी जरूरी है, वो CC and BCC है. CC stands for the carbon copy, BCC stands for the blind carbon copy. Okay. Blind carbon copy में सारा recipients का address other recipients का नहीं दिखा सकते, but whereas in the CC recipient it is visible to all the recipients. This is you have to remember. Spam or junk email. So spam, the name itself contains the spam. Junk, it is irrelevant, inappropriate messages sent on internet to the large number of people. So it may contain virus. It may contain some attachments. If you download to this computer, your computer may get affected. Okay, the spam folder, sometimes if unknown recipients are getting to enter into your email ID, that file may be entered into the spam. Okay, sometimes unknown user first time they are sending to the from organization, from particular organization, if we sending to the mail to you, so it may enter into the spam. Okay, junk mail is an unwanted or unsolicited advertising or promotional material received through the, so junk mail is received from the promotion purpose, from different shopping sites, different banking or financial sites. They will get the unwanted and promotional material received through the email. Okay, so these two terms are typically used interchangeably. Okay, sometimes it is used for junk and sometimes it is used spam. So Google Drive. So what is the maximum, why we are getting the Google Drive concept is here? What is the maximum size or the file message we can send, attachment we can send in the email is maximum 25 MB only. So when we cross that 25 MB, the attachments will automatically go to the Google Drive. Okay, Google Drive is also one of the web-based application which allows you to create or share projects online with each other. So with the Google Drive, you can share your documents, you can share your spreadsheets, and nothing but the MS Excel. You can share your PowerPoint slides, all things you can share almost. Okay, how to access this Google Drive? The same thing. So Google Drive में, so the dialog box if you see in here, icon में जो click करने से, you'll get the Google Drive. So now it has asked to just create, and after sending you will get this my drive untitled folder shared with me, so that all things you'll get. So create a new document. If you want to create some new document, you can create new docs, you can create the Google Sheets, you can create the Google Slides. So if you want to create some folder, and you can folder and place that folder inside it, and place the documents of your computer inside to that particular folder, and you can share to anyone at online. Okay, share with anyone, they can edit, they can comment, they can view. So if you don't share, while you're sharing with some people, if you're not giving some edit option, they cannot download without taking the permission. Or they can see, but they can read only hoga, but they cannot write. They cannot download also. Even they can see only. Okay. So here you will get options that can edit, can comment, can view. Okay. If you give the permission of can edit, then only you can see and download. Okay. This is Google Drive where we can send up to 50 GB of space we can send. So to copy or some rename delete files, it can be done easily. Okay, and we can do the OCR text also with the help of Google Drive from the Google Docs filter. So these are the main features of the Google Drive and Google Docs of Gmail. And Gmail में हमारा maximum capacity है 25 MB, whereas in the case of the Google Drive we are having capacity of more than 25 MB, that is up to 15 GB, where we can create the Google documents, we can create the Google MS Excel, like Excel sheets, or we can create the Google slides with the help of this Google. And even your Google Classroom से Google Classroom में आपका जो भी link है, whatever they are sending from the Google Drive only. Okay, or your scores are being recorded from the Google Drive only. Okay, Google Drive में बहुत सारा features है. Okay, you can create your forms, you can create folders, and you can create the cloud storage where you can keep your photos. All things are being stored in the Google Drive only. Okay, आप लोग जो भी आप लोग का phone में जो भी photos है, वो सारा Google Drive में share होता है Google Photos के नाम से. Once the 15 GB is crossed, then you will get to know, you have to pay that particular amount to get the additional storage of the cloud. Okay, this is about this Google Drive. Okay, and the next topic is e-commerce or electronic commerce, which is a, so this commerce is nothing but selling or buying the goods online over the internet. Okay, so that everyone know, we are having the famous e-commerce sites, that is Flipkart, Amazon, Snapdeal, Myntra, Big Basket. So these are the products which are selling there online. So this type of shopping business, selling via or over the internet, is called as a e-commerce. So the selling or buying a business, buying of goods and services in online is called as a e-commerce. Okay, so we have famous sites we know, that is Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, ये सब चीज भी हम लोग को इंटरनेट में ही आता है. Okay, next, shopping online. We are having the different shopping. Nearly everything available in the high street or in shopping centers can also be founded online. So the nearest centers like Big Bazaar, like Reliance, they are all being available from the online also. For example, supermarket offer home delivery of goods ordered through their website. मतलब आपका website से जाके we can order the particular grocery products and they can deliver our home also. Okay, digital downloads are now common too. Item previously sold on physical media can instead be downloaded directly to the customer computer and handheld device only. Okay, digital downloads also are being very made simple as the internet has made generations very easily. So these are the common advantages of e-commerce and shopping online. So, but what are the process of buying of goods online involves? So first you have to go to the catalog of the particular company, then add the items to the shopping cart or the cart, then visit the virtual checkout, then choose the payment option and confirm the order confirmation and the shipping confirmation via the email or SMS to your mobile phone. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of this particular online e-commerce sale? Advantage is that we are having the greater variety and we are having the good convenience that you can shop from anywhere from your computer or mobile phone with internet connection in a fraction of seconds while we are trialing, while we are paying power. तो कभी भी मतलब ये बहुत convenience की सुविधा है, okay? Whereas the greater variety, so greater variety, there are more shops online than highest streets of shopping center. मतलब shopping center में जितना मतलब varieties है उससे भी ज़्यादा हम लोग को varieties online में मिल जाएगी. And we are also getting cheaper goods. Why? Because increased competition between the retailers. So दुकानदारों के बीच में competition वजह से so हम लोग को बहुत cheap मिलता है to get the down prices while especially in the during festival seasons time. Accessibility. So those with the disability that limits their mobility can choose have goods delivered at home. So accessibility. Those who are having some physical handicap issues, they can also use this mobile having goods delivered at their home also. They're having the comparability from one particular e-commerce sites with the other e-commerce sites very easily, and we can compare with their prices and product details and product information and get the best deal availability on the e-commerce sites. What are the disadvantages which we are facing in the e-commerce is that mainly the security, and while we pay while paying especially paying time payment time we'll get the credit card over the internet. Okay, we'll get by payment by credit card over the internet. So credit card details is details once we given it will be shared inside that internet only, and buyers are not able to physically inspect the goods. So they are able to see with the mobile phone the pictures only they are able to see, but they are unable to inspect the goods before purchase. Meaning they don't know how much the quality of that particular product. That's the one of the disadvantages. Goods may get damaged and during transport also. Yes, goods may damage, goods may missed also during the transport also. So sometimes they're given some delivery date, so they may not arrive at that particular time also. These are the concerns that what information details are storing about customers. Example buying habit. For example, today I want to buy some particular product. That product I try to search it on online. So मैं देखा हूँ, so just देखा हूँ, but then next again when you're trying to open that particular e-commerce particular site or particular app, so what it is showing that you have frequently visited this particular product, this price is this reduced like this. So these all being shown what information that retailers are storing. मैंने हम लोग का क्या interest है वो customers को retailers are storing according to the information according to the retailers, और हम लोग का buying habits क्या है they are easily tracking. So these are the some of the disadvantages. Main disadvantage is that payment time में credit card details ये सब चीज store हो जाता है, और physically they are unable to inspect that how much quality of that product is that, and get damaged during the transport and maybe missed during the transport but because of the thieves theft cases. These all things are disadvantages in the case of the case of e-commerce sites. So e-commerce means selling or buying the goods in online or internet is called as e-commerce. Okay, and e-shopping is nothing but selling ordering the products or ordering the groceries sitting at home from their particular website or particular application and getting the home delivery is called as e-shopping. Okay, clear? Next, online modes of payment. What are the different online modes of payment we are having? The first online modes of payment, the famous that is credit card. So India is the credit India's first mode of online payment. Mainly, most of them use this credit card only. Credit card is a one small plastic cards issued by a bank or building society, etc., allowing holder to purchase goods or services on credit. Credit means in the sense loan. Okay, purchasing the goods services on credit. Currently, the largest user base in e-commerce uses credit card payments. Okay, credit card जो है, a credit card भी like it's like a ATM card only. But what is the use of this credit card is that we can purchase the goods or services on credit only. So once our the bill is generated at the end of the month or at the end of the middle of the month, then we have to pay at that time. So that is the advantage of this credit card. So most of the e-commerce site they use the credit card payments on. Okay, debit card it is also a plastic card allows the holders to transfer money electronically from their bank account when making a purchase. मतलब बैंक अकाउंट में जो परचेज हम लोग का पैसा है वो सीधा ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा जब पेमेंट टाइम में. So that is about the debit card or the ATM card most of you know. Okay, credit card user can buy on credit मतलब यूजर लोन मिलेगा even if he does not have money in his account. क्रेडिट कार्ड में क्या है अपना अकाउंट में पैसा होने का जरूरत नहीं. वो सीधा क्या है मंथ एंडिंग में और मंथ का जो मिडिल ऑफ द फर्स्ट वीक के बाद सो वो बिल जनरेट होता है. देन आफ्टर वी हैव टू डू द पेमेंट. बट वेयर इन द केस ऑफ डेबिट कार्ड we should have the amount in our particular bank account where the particular card is got from a particular bank. So that is the difference between the credit and debit card. So मैं बोलने का जरूरत नहीं. Most of you know debit card is nothing but the ATM card which should have the amount before paying the particular product. But whereas the credit card is the card which is also given by the bank. User can buy on credit and even if he does not have the money also, okay, which they can pay the later on to the bank. Okay, the cash on delivery. So cash on delivery is also placed in online. So while doing the payment you can make the cash once it is received your product. Okay, it's also one of the popular payment. The net banking also same like debit card. We should have the amount in our account. Okay, but in this case we use the username net banking ID or password or pin we should know. Okay, here we can pay online very securely in the net banking. Then e money or mobile money or UPI payments जो आजकल जो आ रहा है mobile money or e wallets, the Paytm wallet or mobile banking का different free charge or what else we are getting the right now UPS different Beam UPI or every phone pay Google Pay. So these are also money which we are getting alternative to the cash which can be linked to our mobile, bank account so that we can do the payment in a two-step verification very fastly. Okay, these are the famous online modes of payment available. So credit card, debit card and cash on delivery and net banking or e-money or the mobile money or e-wallet or we can say Beam or UPI payments. Okay, this is about this online modes of payment. Now blocking. What is meant by blocking? So blog means nothing but a journal or where entries are being posted. The word blog is being derived from the V blog. So blog is nothing but a diary or journal on the web. So the owner of the blog can write the whomsoever is writing that particular journal or particular articles is called as a blogger or author of the blog. Okay, the activity or updating of your writing of your blog is called as a blogging. So it's like nothing but it's a kind of small website which is offered from the particular services of the Google company. Okay, where we can post our articles on the areas which we are interested. Okay, it's like a personal diary. I can say you can share your political, you can share your you can share your cinematic issues, you can share your particular poetical. So all things you can share in this particular blog. The whomsoever is writing that particular blog or maintaining is called as a blogger or author of the blog. So the activity of updating or writing a blog is called as a blogging. So daily if you are updating or writing or giving some replying or comment that is called as activity is called as a blogging. So the blogger writes periodically about the certain topic of his or choosing personal experiences like whatever his thoughts, what about habits and political aspirations, anywhere, anything he can write. So the blogger can provide links to other sites. So he can provide the links to the particular other websites, what they are thinking and what might interest that particular audience are being shown, and the updates put on the blog is called as a blog post. The updates which are being the particular blogger is being posted is called as a blog post. The person who writes and maintains the blog is called as a blogger and the act of writing of the blog is called as a blogging. Okay, so the act of writing of blog is called as a blogging. The person who is maintaining that particular blog is called as a blogger. Okay, the blog is nothing but a simple website where we are sharing our like personal diary or journal where based on your hobbies or political aspirations or experiences, all things we can do. So blogs usually have features that are useful for blogger and the readers also. Okay, so famous blog site is eBlogger and WordPress etc. Okay, eBlogger and WordPress. eBlogger is from the Google and the WordPress is the open source. Okay, then podcasting. So last topic, podcasting. This is a podcasting is a practice of using internet to making digital recordings of broadcasts available for downloading to computer or mobile device. The term podcasting comes from iPod or broadcasting. It is nothing but distribution of multimedia files like such as audio programs and music videos over the internet. Okay, podcast is nothing but weekly episodes or daily or monthly episodes जो serial production web series जो देख रहे हैं आजकल ये सारा जो है ये podcasting में आता है. So they are it can be one time production एक बार ये आके streaming site में शुरू होगा तो they are also called podcast only. Download automatically when new content is uploaded by the other or podcaster. जैसा कि आप लोग अपने इसको सब्सक्राइब किया है so if you seen one episode then the other episode will be downloaded automatically from the new content as soon as the uploaded by the podcaster and listen to whenever or wherever if you have subscribed to the particular podcast. So they are having Amazon Video or Amazon Prime Video or Netflix and based on these are the famous आजकल जो web services आ रहे हैं. Okay, so is also another platform. So there is also practice of using of internet based on internet. We are making the digital recordings and broadcasting available with the help of the downloading to the computer and mobile device. माने आजकल जो smart TVs आ रहे हैं आजकल जो phones है so we are having that n number of streaming services available. So we are getting the web series, web episodes, and all things are being posted from the podcasting only. Okay, these are all about the internet basics. Most of you know we discussed about what is internet, what is the history of internet, and how the internet works, and what are the different applications, advantages of the disadvantages of the internet visit, what are the fair internet usage, and what is netiquities, what is a potential threat or online threat which is getting on online harassment, and what is email, what is the structure of email, what are the different components of the email, and what is meant by spam, what is meant by sent mail, and what is meant by Google Drive, and what is meant by e-commerce, and what is meant by e-shopping. Then after what are the different modes of online modes of payment we are getting available in internet. Then also we see the what is meant by blogging, what is meant by podcasting. So these are the entire basics you should know, whatever the internet basics which you are getting. Okay, so with this I am concluding the class 6 video, class 6 chapter. Okay, next time onwards I will discuss the revision part only. Okay, and we are having one MCQ questions at the back end of your last chapter. If I get that online, if I get any class from the MS Teams, I'll discuss this MCQs of this last chapter. Okay, so I got very poor response in the periodic test too. Please prepare concentrately for the main exam. Okay, annual exam. Okay, okay. This with this class 6 computer is been syllabus is being ended very smoothly. Where we have to discuss only the MCQ questions, fill in the blank questions of this particular chapter. Okay. Hope in this class 6 you learned something at least in online. Those who are having the computers or laptops at least their home, they tried that PowerPoint and they used the Scratch programming and used that HTML, and we also discussed the word processor, how to work with the tables, and also we the last chapter that is internet basics, and the first chapter computer language or the theoretical part. This is all about this computer. Okay, this particular document I already shared in the Google Classroom. So those who want, those who are not having the textbook, so refer this particular document. Thank you, bye. Stay safe, stay home, be prepared.